He already did it.
All right, we gonna set off fireworks. We got to figure out what we gonna do.
He already did. He already did. He smoked. If it was a marriage, it
Smoke
would be
weed,
consummated.
smoke weed, and have a cookout. Probably, usually that's what black folks do. Black folk look for any excuse to fucking have a cookout, yo. We cook out for everything. We cook out for everything, yo. Birthdays, cookout. If your birthday falls in the spring or summer, it's a cookout every time.
Hugo's sleeping with a fish. No two ways about it. Gotta find Eveline.
Who's watching cartoons? All I heard was
Long live. I feel like puking after that swimming.
I'd advise you not to try my patience.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Stay out of my way.
yo, D, you tried that on New Zombies yet?
Yeah, this morning. I made it all the way to the fucking boss by myself. Like, I collected all the Easter eggs, I did all the shit inside the little bunkery thingy, came out and I started that fight, and Jesus damn. Like, holy shit. Like, I have fought a lot of shit before. I only went to round 5. right? And I only hit the major points. I only hit like the bonus things and the objectives. That's all I hit. And I skipped round 2. So I went 1, 3, 4, and 5. At 3, I got the secret radio. At 4, I found the microfilm and the projector. And at 5 was the last thing. So I go to the bunker at 5, and it takes me a minute, but I get all my keys and shit together. And I make it back out. And then when I get out, I'm fighting that fucking gigantic tempest. And there's just so many fucking things rushing me all at the same time. There's no, I couldn't do it. I know it's possible, but I couldn't. Not that time around anyway. Fucking, it's a lot of shit to focus on all at once. I wound up only going around, in round 5, made it to that boss fight, but I wound up with like 2,000 and something fucking kills. Yeah, it was like 2,000 kills and like 400 and something criticals. Fucking Max and Renee started watching me, and like, I swear to God, shit would get so intense. Renee was in the chat with me. I could hear it when shit would get heavy. Renee would hold her breath. You'd hear her go. There was a couple of times I got into a tight spot. Like, there's one particular spot that changes, that makes it difficult. Alright, so your main thing when you get down into that bunker is collecting the keys. Each key has its own different thing. The first one is on a dead body, and when you go to touch the body or pick up the key, a red mimic pops out. And then every other baddie that's in the room instantly turns into a mimic. So you're being chased by like 30 mimics all at once. So you kill them all, you clear them all, but when you kill the red one drops the key. And then the second thing is like this canister, and you'll raise this. Yeah, I think it's over on because it's A, B, and D are the only silos that are open. Something's wrong with C, and it doesn't open, and the door's closed off to it. But A, B, and D. So on B, there's a canister, and this canister comes up, and you have to go around and collect all these crystals. You'll shoot the crystals like you normally do, but instead of items and shit popping out of them, a little crystal shard pops out of them. And you got to collect 20 of those. Then you got to take them back and deposit them into this thing. And about every 5 deposits or so, because you have to do them individually, a tempest will appear right next to you. So you have to deposit about 5 of them, back off, and then clear everything that popped up, and then deposit another 5. And you'll do this till you get to 20. Once you get to 20, you've got about 30 seconds. You got to take this canister, and then you got to run from B over to D, and there's a fucking jellyfish that's just floating there in the middle of the fucking one of the sides of the steps, and you got to stand kind of close to him, and you get this special ability that when you hit L2 and R2, this purple wave pops off of you, and that will kill anything near you. But if you're standing next to the jellyfish, when you do that, the jellyfish sucks you into it, and real slowly it begins to pick you up and pull you near it, and you'll go inside of it. When you're inside of it, you'll start to, it looks like you're being digested, but you can see through the whole thing, and you start to like drop down through it. And as you're dropping down through it, the second key is hidden inside that jellyfish, and then the third one is some stupid Ghostbuster shit. So there's like a monkey, not like a monkey bomb or the little statues, but like this is an actual monkey who's like a ghost, and he's hiding inside the silo somewhere, and he moves around and shit. He can be in different places, but you can hear him. And then you'll see him like up in vents or little doorways or something. And what you got to do is you got to go to a spot in A, or in D, and you'll find a trap. It kind of looks like some Ghostbuster shit, except it's got a banana tape to it. And you go to where that monkey is, and you can't get close to it. If you get too close to it, he'll move, and he'll run somewhere else and hide. And you have to throw this trap out. You got to make sure you throw it to somewhere that you can pick it back up later. I fucked up the first time I did it, and I threw it on a spot real high on the wall, and I couldn't get to it. I had to climb up like 3 floors and then jump off of those floors out toward the wall to get it back out. But you throw this thing down somewhere near where the monkey is hiding, and the monkey comes out after the banana. And once he's out and trying to get the banana off of the trap, you double tap square, and it opens up that trap and sucks him in Ghostbuster style. And then you go back to the trap and you open it up, and when you open it up, there's that third key. Then the hard part is figuring out the sequence, because it's A, B, and D, but you've got to go to all the ignition sequences, and you've got to figure out what the order is. It's either ABD or BDA or DBA or whatever. And each time you do it, if you do it wrong, if you do it in the wrong sequence, it restarts the whole thing, and you have to wait a minute and 30 seconds before you can do it again. But in that minute and 30 seconds, as soon as you get it wrong, well, in that minute and 30 seconds when you get it wrong, every room respawns zombies. So whatever the maximum for each room is, the entire floor floods with baddies, like instantly. So you have to run around, clear all of them, then go back and try it again in a different order until you figure out which one it is. Then you've got about 5 minutes before you have to go outside. You absolutely have to. It'll eject you. So you get that 5 minutes to get your pack-a-punch, your gear, your vests, whatever you need before you go outside. Because once you go outside, there's no turning back. And then you go outside to fight the Tempest. And when you go to fight the Tempest, you've only got about 8 minutes and 30 seconds to fight this thing. You have to beat it in 8 minutes, 30 seconds, or the nukes launch. And even still, the fight with him is weird as fuck. So, like, you gotta aim for his chest at first, and you're being just rushed by zombies. And you aim for his chest at first, and then he'll teleport at some point and move, and you do it again. Once he moves the second time, he will completely disappear, and these little electrical orbs will pop up, and you have to target those orbs. And yeah, there's like 3 of them floating around a bigger one, and you have to destroy the 3 smaller ones, then the big one, then the Tempest pops back up, and you gotta fight him again. All the while, there are zombies coming at you from every direction. It's on Ruka, and in that spot where the silos, yeah, it's on Ruka right there where the silo is, but you can't leave the silo. It becomes, the purple ring shrinks only to the size of the silo, so you cannot leave the silo.
Let's see.
What up? You can leave it, but that's all you can do. You can't delete it. You can leave, but you can't delete it. Yeah. Yeah. If you leave it, it'll disappear from your list. It would, yeah, for other people, yeah. Right. You can do that. You can, yeah, you can remove everybody else and then delete it yourself, and then leave it yourself, and nobody will. That'll close it. Yes. You go to the list of players and you hit options on the player's name. In a party chat, they're in. That's yeah, yeah. you go you right. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to because Roy still wanted to hear. Yeah, yeah. Then you go to players and then you just highlight the name under options and kick them. Yeah, and there's that kick.
Just send it through one of the chats.
Gonna send it to your email.
Come on, Roach.
Won't let them boss you around, eh? Swiney head.
Let's return their court.
We've spent it all. Every last copper.
Well, you...
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine.
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
Rather talk eye to eye.
Eveline conceals nothing from me, and...
And you were to help set up the benches. Immediately.
But...
Hell no.
Very well.
My thing is,
once
why you
again,
gonna put
what do you
whiz
want?
cheese
Got a
on
job for
perfectly
you.
good steak?
Truly. Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you could.
You've none of a Thanx features.
Let me guess.
Somewhere, certainly. But not here. May I finish? Or would you... See, we were to do a show. And I should...
What do I...
No.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow. Why not? I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin?
It ain't that bad,
Folk have
yo.
grown nervous.
What?
Ain't no
Me
different
now?
than New York,
No
man.
rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
It's just
Alright.
that we
Do
get
or
a little
die.
bit more snow.
Let's begin.
That I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. Come! And now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing before
That's because
you...
in New York you can't see shit with all them tall ass fucking buildings. And the first time I went to New York, I was dumb overwhelmed. I was like, I felt like a fucking ant. Yo, them fucking buildings is too big, yo.
We end with an audacious...
It's a shame that man didn't shoot the elf.
You know, I doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one pic.
Well, one...
Herbalist.
Damnation. Welcome, welcome. What we...
Not gonna...
Wait a minute.
My good.
Cards, won't I?
Do you wish to split hairs all day? Or...
Like to take a look at your wear.
Ah.
So, should we lay him down?
Yes, yeah.
It's near. And he gave up their hideout right quick.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead. Yo, that fucking that one map, yo, with the cruise ship, that shit's dope. I like that map. She's, to me, yo, she's the best looking one out of all of them, yo. The Kardashians. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. That again? Nice. Nah, it's not too high. It's nice. It's good.
Somebody's doing that.
Alright, I'm back, yo.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Yo, fucking, so I talked to my cousin, yo. Yeah. Nah, he wasn't mad, yo. You know what it was, yo? He was in his feelings. Nah, he was in his feelings because fucking he had some like real life shit going on and shit, so he wasn't really talking to nobody. He was like, man, never that. It'll never. I'm like, he's like, you my cousin, dog. I'll never fucking diss you over no internet chick, yo. I'm like, all right, well, I didn't know, cause you know what I'm saying. When that whole shit happened, that's the last time I talked to you, so I was figuring she was getting in your head and shit. Hell yeah, super corny, yo.